On the 8th of July, 1776, a chime that changed the world rang out from the Tower of Independence Hall in Pennsylvania. The Liberty Bell summoned citizens to hear the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence by Colonel John Nixon. The Pennsylvania Assembly had ordered the bell to commemorate the 50-year anniversary of William Penn's 1701 Charter of Privileges. That bell was inscribed with a verse from the Torah. It says, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof." One of the most famous aspects of the Liberty Bell is its crack. After the bell was hung on March the 10th, 1753, Isaac Norris, the Speaker of the Assembly, wrote, "I had the mortification to hear that it was cracked by a stroke of the clapper without any other violence, as it was hung up to try the sound." The bell was melted down and recast. 1.5 ounces of copper to a pound of the old bell was added in an attempt to make the new bell less brittle. And on March 29th, the new bell was raised into the belfry, and nobody was too happy with the way it sounded. It seemed they'd added too much copper. So they broke up the bell once again, recast it, and the tone of this new bell was still pretty awful. And this second bell also cracked. The crack got bigger and bigger until finally the bell became unringable on the anniversary of George Washington's birthday in 1846. To this day, however, on the 4th of July, the Liberty Bell is still rung by being tapped symbolically. If you think about it, it's amazing that such a famous symbol should be something so imperfect. More, its very imperfection is part of its fame. Sometimes, when we look at our lives, it's easy to become despondent. The clock seems to tick faster and faster. Who knows for whom the bell will toll next? There's so much to achieve, and we've done so little. More and more, what seemed to us as minor imperfections in ourselves, we now see as major flaws. Maybe it's not by chance that a cracked bell should proclaim freedom throughout the land for all its inhabitants. We're not perfect. We've all got our cracks. The Kotzker Rebbe once said, "Nothing is as perfect as a broken heart." Nothing sounds better to our Father in heaven than humility, than the muffled cry of the soul that longs to connect. That really rings bells in heaven.